there is a good news for all the nurses who wish to relocate to Ireland, and there is new amendment in case with the consideration for OET as well as IELTS score. They have reduced some of the criteria for some modules. So let's just see what are the new news that has come. So the NMBI, that is the Nursing and Midwifery Board of Ireland, has decided to reduce some of the criteria in the OET as well as IELTS scores. So before just seeing the new system of scoring, let's just review what was the old system of scoring for IELTS as well as OET. In the earlier system, you had to score listening 6.5, reading 6.5, writing and speaking both 7, and an overall 7 in order to work in Ireland as a registered nurse. But if you considered OET, the scoring criteria was listening and reading C+, and writing and speaking B. So these were the criteria to work in Ireland as a staff nurse. But very recently, the NMBI has amended some of the scores of OET as well as IELTS. So let's just see what are the new changes that has been made by NMBI. So now, earlier you had to score 7 in writing and speaking in IELTS, but now the new criteria says that in writing you only need a 6.5, or any other module, any one of the other module you have to score 6.5. So that is a good news for everyone. But if you considered OET, in writing you only need to score C+, other modules you need a B. That means in IELTS skills you need an overall score of 7, whereas in OET overall score is not valid, right? So in both of the exams, whether it is IELTS or OET, writing has reduced its score to 6.5 in IELTS and C+ in OET. And they also consider if you have scored 7 in 3 modules and B in 3 modules but 6.5 or C+ in single module, they will consider that case also. It might be somewhat confusing to you all, so let's just see what are the consideration they are taking. For example, the alternative one is 6.5 or a C+ in listening. So this score is, you can easily see that in IELTS, if somebody has scored 7 in the 3 components like reading, writing and speaking, but 6.5 in listening, that person is also considered to register in NMBI. Whereas in OET, if you have the same 3 Bs in reading, writing and speaking but a C+ in listening, that score can also be considered. So it is a good news for those people who have just scored 7 in rest of the modules but a 6.5 or a C+ in listening, they can also make it to work in Ireland. Next alternative is you have scored 7 in rest of the modules but a 6.5 or a C+ in OET, then also your result will be considered to registered in NMBI. Third alternative is if someone has scored 6.5 or a C+ in speaking, then that score can also be considered. Apart from these 3 alternatives, if somebody has scored a 6.5 in writing or a C+ in writing, that score will also be considered. So I hope this is a good news for a lot of people who were just struggling to make it to NMBI to work as a registered nurse, and those who have already taken OET exam but they were stuck because of such scores. It is a good news for them because now they can start their processing to NMBI. Thank you for watching my video, and if you like my video, please like it, share it and subscribe it. Thank you.